Anytime a girl likes another boy, 9 times out of 10, she will be showing you choosing signals or displaying indicators of interest. Now, in today's tier list, we're going to be gauging how important are these indicators of interest. Do this mean she loves you or does it not mean shit? The first one, if a girl likes your story, a girl that liked your story, and this does not include you posting a hot dog meal, a Chick-fil-A meal, any food, you posting an outfit. If you post your haircut, you post your face, you post your physique, if you post something that is directly linked to you, not a tattoo, bro, your face specifically, then 9 times out of 10, this is actually in between high interest and depends. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, she liked my story and it didn't work. I'm going to give you the exact thing you did wrong here the moment she liked your story. Now, we know if a girl likes us, our goal is to not be any of these three. We do not want to be desperate. We want to save our reputation, aka aura. And we do not want to get egoed. In 2026, if you slide up into this girl DM and you say something corny, you say something that gives her a chance to boost her own ego, I guarantee you she posted you on the close friend so her and her homegirls can laugh at your bitch ass. Okay, so let's repeat. We don't want to be desperate, we want to save our reputation, and we do not want to get egoed. So now the question becomes, if she likes your story, how can we fulfill all three of these without looking stupid? How can we fulfill all of these without being in a screenshot and getting laughed at? I got you. Now, we're going to be referencing one video here I made last year, and it amassed at least 2 million views.
We know what they say.
Now, 200,000 likes, he's just repeating what I already know, right? So, but we're not here to look at Japanese. Let's get into the example of how the method I made. Now, last year around this time, this "you know I'm easy" method that I made, it worked around this time. This phrase, "you know I'm easy," it was a trending phrase among the black demographic. And nowadays, this exact "you know I'm easy" won't work because when they first read it, it doesn't elicit the same amount of feelings it used to do. Like back on TikTok, saying "I'm easy" or "chill I'm easy" would work. But we have an updated version in the cookbook. But we're going to break this down real quick. This is the old version. We're going to go into the new version. And like we just said, our goal right here is to not be desperate, to save our reputation, and to not get egoed, okay? So, in this situation, the girl liked my story, obviously. And all I said was, "You know I'm easy. Can you please stop liking my story?" Now, if you're a viewer and you're confused on what does "I'm easy" means, well, in the black demographic, in the phenotype, well, you don't have to be black, but people who know, you know, the phrase "you know I'm easy" implies that you're easy to like someone. It's like you're green. It's like you're saying, is you're low-key calling yourself a hoe technically, but it's not viewed in a negative connotation, right? So, and you can really replace "you know I'm easy" with "you know I like you quick," if that makes sense. But you can't say "you know I like you quick" without looking like a nerd. So, "you know I'm easy" is just getting our foot in the door. The real important part is us saying, "Can you please stop liking my story?" Now, if this girl that liked my story want to screenshot this shit and post it on her close friends, she won't get the same reactions because I literally exposed her for liking my story. Albeit, this question is really a rhetorical question. I don't actually want her to stop liking my story, but because I know the moment she likes my story, the power dynamic is in our favor, right? So this method fulfills not being desperate, not getting egoed. Because let's say worst case scenario, she doesn't respond, right? Who cares if 2 to 3 years pass by and your old girlfriend look at the messages? All she's gonna see the fact that the girl liked your story. She's gonna see the fact that you didn't just DM her for no reason. The girl showed an indicator of interest. That's why you slid in. The fact remained, the girl liked your story. You're not being desperate. You're just responding to the attention she wants. So this is the old method. Like I said, I'm gonna link this video I made it last year. It got like a million views and shit. I'm going to link this video. Another thing too, before I go into the new updated version in the cookbook. In the comments, even a girl has admitted to Coach K. He literally says, I don't know this girl. You can see the day is last year around the summer. Her liking your story is not them shooting their shots. It's them giving you a chance to hoop. It's time to put your ball in the hoop. But if you let it sit, if you think, it's just a hezzy, it's your own fault. So this is based off the old method. I'm going to show you guys the new updated method to where you can still elicit the same reaction while fulfilling all three of these goals. We don't want to be desperate. Save your reputation, not get ego. So let's look at the updated version. The updated version should be right around here. This one says, can you stop liking my story? We know how I get. Me saying we know how I get is perfect rage bait. And like I said, we still fulfill the prophecy. 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now. If someone sees these messages, who gets egos? We saved our org. Even if this bitch didn't respond, excuse my French, my nigga. Even if this girl doesn't respond and I'm left undelivered, I made a request. You're not out bad here. The only person that's out bad is the one who didn't respond. I'm literally telling this girl, stop being on my meat. Stop sucking me off. Can you stop liking my story? Although it's sarcastic, we get the ego. We save our aura. Now, besides this, when we put this little 2 cents of saying, we know how I get, mind you guys, this girl does not know me. So when you assume a character where we say, we know how I get, this girl does not know how you get. So she has no choice but to ask, no the fuck I don't. How do you get? Now I'm finna view the image and let's look at the full screenshot. Then we follow up with, give me your number and I'll tell you on the phone. The only reason this works is because she liked my fucking story. If she did not like my story, if she did not show an indicator of interest, this shot is not greening. Now, like I said, this is all from the cookbook. All these methods I have, this is Coach K's method. If you see anyone trying to say they made this method, they're fucking lying, bro. I'm sorry. Now, I'll say this though. If you see this method and you think I'm gonna try to edit it and put in my own type of sauce, that's okay. But I will tell you this much though. If you try this method and it doesn't work because you put your own sauce, for example, this one hooper gonna text me saying, instead of the hooper saying, can you stop liking my story? This nigga says, chill with liking my story. We know how I get. Bro, no. You have to make it a question. If you edit the method and it doesn't work, do not come to me crying because I'm not going to respond. Not to ego you, bro, but I want to help people who are serious. This is like, I'm on this tangent for a long time, but when I show you a method that works, right, and you half-ass it and you make it your own shot, it's the equivalent to trying to learn Kyrie Irving handles and his own shot-making creation, and you put your own sauce on it and then being surprised when it doesn't work. You're not doing his exact move. You're doing your own move and complaining that it doesn't work. You can only blame yourself. It's like trying to mimic Stephen Curry, but you don't even have his form. You don't have his same... Okay, I'm put it like this, bro. When you try to do average things, right, and you switch the method, you have no choice but to get average results. These methods I'm showing you guys, which is, like I said, my own method, Coach K's method. This is not the average Joe's method, bro. Now, is it possible this may become patched because I made this YouTube video? Possibly. But I have 50 other methods inside the cookbook that are gate kept anyways. The ones I'm showing you guys, I'm okay with you guys having because we have better ones in the cookbook. So, this doesn't matter. All I'm going to say is this. Our goal here in all of these items is to not be desperate, to save our reputation, to not get egoed. So, if she likes your story, it normally depends on the story. If you're showing your physique, it depends. But if you're showing your face, it's more like medium to high interest, right? But you have to know how to slide up. If you use the method I just showed you guys, you're not desperate. She can't screenshot you because if she screenshots you, the first thing people are asking are, well, you did like his story. Why are you surprised? In fact, he just told you to stop liking the story, so the girl will look actually stupid for exposing herself. You just showed everyone that people are telling you to stop liking your story. You're a serial story liker. Serial. I said that shit right. Okay? So, let me get some water. Yes, nigga, give me some water. And that's just the most common occurrence. If a girl has liked your story and you haven't made a move and you waited 2 to 3 months, you're probably cooked, bro. The moment she likes your story, it's time to hoop. It's time to put your ball in the hoop. And if you're scared, change leagues. Try golf, try baseball, but hooping is not your sport. So that's with her liking your story. Like I said, this is a common occurrence among hoopers. A girl likes your story, you think it's a hezzy, I'm scared, I don't want to get rejected. That's okay. I feel you, bro. But as long as you can spam on not being desperate, it's okay, because let's say worst case scenario, she doesn't respond. You know what to do next, right? Mute her story. You don't care. Even if you could unsend a message, but it's really pointless. Even if you leave the message there, you still keep your aura. You just told the bitch, stop liking your story. Let's hoop. Next up is if she puts you in her close friend story. Now I'm going to be quite frank with all of you guys here. If she puts you in her close friend story and you're not hooping, you have to be studied, bro. Now, I'm going to show you guys an example text message of a girl who put me in her close friend story. And you know in the close friend story, they're going to show their physique. They're going to show their player build. So, when the girl showed her player build, let's look at the in-game film. Look at the in-game film. I'm going to press view image, right? Let's go right here. When she showed her, okay, keep in mind, guys, she showed her physique. She showed her physique in her close friend story, right? I say, where's your waist? Keep in mind, for people who are not known to how black people talk, this was a recurring trend within TikTok where if you have a slim waist, when you say where's your waist, it's like I can't find your waist. That's what this means. So if you don't know what this means, if you think your phenotype or your demographic won't understand this joke, that's okay. Just look at the cookbook. So I tell this girl, where's your waist? So you've been a gym expert this whole time and didn't tell me, right? She says, unfortunately, I never go to the gym. Just the body God and my mama created for me. I need all the gym tips so I can have my dream build. And yes, no waist. You see how she drags her letters? Now let's look back. I'm in her close friend. I didn't ask to be put in there. If she puts you in her close friends, she finds you attractive. You have to realize most men do not exist to women. So the fact that she took the time to add you to her close friends and you're too scared to hoop, you have to be studied. She said, I need all the gym tips so I can have my dream build. Yes, no waste. Okay, I shoot my shot. Give me your number then and I'll give you some tips on the phone later. The reason why I know this shot will green is because I literally am in her close friends. Mind you, when I said she's showing her physique, she did not show any ass. Just like before she goes to the gym type of Skims wearing. You know what girls be wearing. Pre-workout clothes type of thing, right? And if you notice here, I didn't just say some hard eyes. I set up banter. It's very simple. So I said, give me your number. I'm continuing the conversation. Let's see what happens next. View image. I say, give me your number. Okay, what about your diet? Don't tell me you eat McDonald's. She's literally calling me hun. Be real, hoopers. If I cold approach in the DM, let's say this girl only followed me. She didn't like none of my stories. She didn't add me to the close friends. If I just approached her and said, hey, what's up? You would think she's going to call me hun? But I know she'll call me hun because she's already displayed indicators of interest. I've already built up banter. You think I give a fuck about her gym physique, bro? Do you care? No, you don't care. You in a hoop. And that's okay. So now when we got on the phone, guess what we're talking about? The diet, the physique, yapping it about, linking, all type of shit we can play off this type of dribble because we had regular banter. We didn't slide up with the hard eyes. We didn't say, hey, you look good. No. We made the context about the date, or not the date, about the gym, and then we did a pivot into her getting her number. So now when I asked her number, it's not out of the blue. She knows when she gives up the number, what we'll be talking about, and it's not that crazy. I'm in your close friends, bitch. Let's hoop. So, that's the close friends method. I got the number. I mean, clearly. So, if she puts you in the close friends, my guy, and you have to realize most men do not exist to women. You're like a fly on the wall. So, if she's giving you the green bubble badges, that is a high interest. She likes you, bro. The question is, what are you going to say? Check out the cookbook to learn how to pivot off her story. Next up, if she asks you personal questions, this one depends, but it depends. Only because if we know most men don't exist to women, like a fly on the wall, then the question becomes, why does she care what your name is? Why does she care where you're from? So if she's asking and initiating the personal questions, okay, high interest. But if you're asking the personal questions and she's just asking it back, it depends. Right now it's about medium interest. Next up we have breaking the touch barrier. Now this one is obviously very high interest and it kind of depends. But if she makes an excuse to touch you, like let's say she pushes you or kind of softly punches your shoulder. If we look at her list, we don't want to be desperate, we want to save a reputation, and we don't want to get egoed. The most ideal move, the most ideal situation, the most ideal thing you want to do is touch her back. So if she punches you and says, you better not punch me back, or if she pushes you and you don't push her back, you're not doing it for her. Girls will say, oh, don't hit me while hitting you. I'm telling you, bro, if that girl hits you, obviously playfully, that gives you the right to match her energy. Like, it's common sense though. So if she makes an excuse to break the touch barrier, this is normally high interest. Let's say she breaks the touch barrier in a less than obvious way, it's high interest. But if it's justified, it depends on like how she breaks it. But most of the times it's high interest because like I said, most men don't exist to women. So if she's comfortable making an excuse to touch you in any type of way, or let's say you're at work and she bumps into you, that was not an accident. She wants you to bump into her back and you guys can start that playful banter. Oh my God, why'd you push me? Now you're having a conversation. And especially in fast food, let's say you're in line, right? And you know you're behind the counter and you're ordering some food. You'll always see some guy either bumping into the young girl and she's laughing it off because he has now made the new norm. It's normal to be bumping and playful with each other, right? So if she breaks the touch barrier and you don't do anything about it, oh, I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, I'm scared. Well, you don't want to put your ball in the hoop. You don't want to be a hooper, and that's okay. Let someone else who's ready to score and hoop have a shot at hooping. Because clearly, if you're scared to score in this league, you're cooked. Next up, if she calls you bro. Now, this one is not so black and white. Because sometimes a girl will call you bro to friend zone you, but in a way where she's calling you bro to get a reaction out of you. Or she's trying to make it obvious to other people that you guys are just friends. But this is just a hezzy. So if she calls you bro, it doesn't mean anything. Because sometimes she'll really like you and sometimes she'll just try to friend zone you. We're not going to say it doesn't mean anything. We're going to put that low interest, right? She'll call you bro or that's just my friend and you will be fucking her on the side. So is it low interest? Yes, but it's not something. If we're look at our cheat sheet, right? How can we play off not being desperate? Just match her energy, bro. So if she calls you bro, call her bro back. Let's see if she gets offended. Let's see if she gets jealous. So this one is not so black and white. It just depends on how she's saying it and a lot more information regarding her body language is crucial here. So just her calling you bro is not enough for us to say, oh, she loves you or it doesn't mean shit. We're going to put it at low interest for now. Next up, if she changes her voice around you, I'm telling you, brother, without a doubt, she loves you, gang. Now, if it's so obvious that you see how she talks to one person and then you see how she talks to you and she talks super high voice, submissive, she has like a baby voice, even to the point where other people are noticing this shit, bro, it's clear as day she wants to get fucked. Excuse my French. Excuse my hooper language. She wants you to put the ball in the hoop. Why do you think we're called hoopers? And it's only because she's trying to be her most soft, her most feminine. She's trying to show you that she's ready to submit. She's ready to get pounded. So let's look at our little cheat sheet here.
So if she changes her voice around you, bro, you can start spamming flirts because this lets you know she's willing to do anything. Because honestly, this is so painfully obvious that even some girls aren't even aware that they're doing it. They like a guy so much they don't even realize that they're changing how they're acting. But other people outside looking in can see that she's clearly likes you. That's why we would have put this in the women love you category. Next up, if she, oh, I need something to drink. God damn. Sorry guys, my voice getting dry. But look, next up, if she lets you get close to her. Now I'm going to put you guys into my meta here, right? It's so free. Now, let's say you guys are getting into an argument, or let's say you guys are building a banter, and let's say you start up an argument and you say something like, who are you talking to? When you say who are you talking to and you playfully get in her face and she does not move back from you, it's almost as if she wants you to get closer, my nigga. Bro, you can hoop. Without a doubt, high interest or she loves you. If she lets you get close to her, this is a way you can test to see what you can and get away with. So if you're, like I said, I'm gonna make a video on how to rage bait, bro. But if you're saying some shit like, who are you talking to? Whole time she didn't yell, she didn't talk in any type of way. You're grabbing at straws here. And she lets you get close, bro, you can hoop. She didn't back up, you can hoop. You're in her ear and she's not moving away, you can hoop. It's almost as if she wants the hickey. She's already imagining you pounding her shit. She's already imagining you putting the ball in the hoop, dunking this shit, the way Wade to LeBron, all type of animations. She's ready for you to put it in there. So if she lets you get close to her, she loves you, gang. I ain't gonna cap. She's ready for it. This is the most obvious test. Because the closer you can get to her intimate zone without her doing anything, bro, it is over. Next up is if she compliments you. Now, obviously, most girls don't really give compliments. So the question is, where are we going to put this at? Ooh. I'm going to put it at high interest. Not that she loves you. Only because, do you know how much it takes for a girl to really compliment you, bro? Girls are really paranoid of letting a guy get his head too gassed. So if a girl genuinely compliments you, like she actually means it, she's not being sarcastic, you can hoop, bro. But I won't play that she loves you, because girls who are willing to give away compliments easily, it's like they're a little too experienced. You kind of want the shy girl who don't really give compliments. The shy girl who has butterflies in her stomach, where to the point where she wants to give you a compliment and she likes you so much, but she's afraid to how you might take it. Like, oh, he might think I like him. I don't want him to know. You know, that type of thing. So girls who do give out compliments without thinking twice, they're kind of experienced. They're known to this league. They've probably been getting clapped a couple of times, so they know how to talk. These are the girls that give free compliments. They're the type of girls who, if they like a guy, they make it a little obvious, right? They don't really have those butterflies in their stomachs because they've been here before. So, you know, for example, right? Let's say you invite a girl to inside your car, right? If the girl really likes you, she won't even like maintain eye contact. She'll be super, oh my God, I'm super nervous type of thing, right? But if the girl likes you and she knows how to hoop, she's been around other dudes before, she will dead look you in the eye. Yeah, I'm looking at you, and give you a seductive look. So all this means is she has experience if she's not scared to compliment you off the bat, because most girls are paranoid or they're too scared to even have the nuts to say, oh, you look kind of cute. That takes a lot out of them to do, because they're used to getting put on the pedestal. They're used to getting complimented via hard eyes or on Instagram or on TikTok. That's what they're used to. So for them to come out of their shell and give you a compliment, your experience is fuck. Like I said, it depends on the type of compliment, how she says it. But normally we're gonna put this at high interest. If she gives you a compliment, keep in mind she wants you to clap her shit. She wants to get to know you. If you fumble this shit, it's your fault. Next up, if she initiates the conversation first, high interest. I'm honestly, bro, at this point, we kind of already know what the hell's going on here. Obviously, if she initiates the conversation, she wants to get clapped. I mean, you think she cares about the weather or she cares about your day? Why would she care about your day? Most men do not exist to women. You know the rules of hypergamy. So if she initiates conversation first, whether it's basic as hell, she wants to give you a chance to shoot your shot at her. So if she's asking you dumbass questions like, oh, do you know where the bathroom's at? Or Or do you know if this looks good? If she's asking you stupid ass questions, bro, she wants to build up banter, and the thing is, girls don't know how to flirt either. So all they do is they try to make meaningless conversation to give you a chance to make it something it's not, or something it actually wants to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like girls will initiate a conversation to give you a chance to, like, it's like a free alley oop. If you don't put the ball in the hoop, okay, you might have fumbled. She gonna look for another hooper who's willing to do what you can't. Next up, if she double texts you, my nigga, this is holy shit, bro. Bro, you might be him, bro. In 2026, with how girls are walking with their ego, if she double texts you, twin, hold on. If she double texts you, twin, bro, you can literally clap that shit in the car, bro. You can literally, she's ready for it, but it's common sense. I'm going to speed this tier list up. It's at this point we're saying the same thing twice. Double text you, she loves you. Makes an excuse to be around you. I'm gonna be honest. This also, she loves you too, especially at work. If you notice this girl is also, if you're doing fast food, right? Especially at work, if you notice this girl is always around you, it's always like she just finds some excuse to be around your presence. It's because when you're not looking, she's admiring you, bro. Point blank, bro. So she's around you, she loves you, bro. Like, it has to be obvious what she's doing. But when you're not looking, she's admiring you. She's looking at your body language. She just likes to be in your presence because she's imagining you. She's imagining you clapping her shit. Next up, if she maintains eye contact, this one means she knows how to hoop. She's trying to run the game on you. High interest. Maintain eye contact. Sometimes this can be a pump fake. They might look at you in the eye and then you try to talk to them. They end up rejecting you. If that ever happens to you, that all that means is you made your intentions too clear. Check out my How to Approach Women guide. I show you the indirect way to do this shit. That way you can read the body language and you have a plausible deniability to get her Instagram. Next up, if she's the first to watch your fucking story, that does not mean shit, bro. It doesn't mean anything. I'm sorry. Why are you caring about who view your shit first anyways? Okay, let's say this doesn't mean shit, because I know I'm going to have some people confused in the comments. If it does mean shit and she views your story, what are you going to do about it? You're going to text her saying, hey, you viewed my story, should we get married now? No, you're cooked. I mean, what can you pivot off of? What can you do that she views your story first? What can you do? You can like her story and wait. That's a viable move. But if she watches your story first or fast, it doesn't mean shit. I don't care how many times she does it. Who cares? If you and her have made conversation or texted at least one time, Instagram will recommend your stories, and of course she's gonna click this shit. But if all she's doing is watching your story, she's not replying, bro. This alone does not mean shit, bro. And the fact that you've noticed this shit means you probably don't get no bitches. You're studying your views every day. You gotta be studied, bro. Next up, she falls back. If she falls back, it depends, right? If she falls back, you can use one of the methods in the Instagram cookbook. Reply to her story, reply to her let's say she posts a story and she uses your favorite song. Or fuck it, she used any song you can pivot off of and you reply to it, you can probably get a chance to hoop. Because her following you back means she saw your page, she liked what she saw, or she saw your page and was like, okay, he's not overly chopped, he's worth the follow back. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put that depends. It's not low interest, because low interest is her not even following you back at all. We're gonna put that it depends. Her following you back is a good sign. The real I love you shit is if she likes your story or she likes your highlight. Next up, if she likes your Instagram post, that doesn't mean shit, bro. Yes, your fit was tough. If she likes your actual feed post, not a story, but your actual Instagram post, it does not mean shit. She's letting the whole world know, hey, I think your fit is tough. Now, unless you're posting a selfie of your face like a weirdo, you gotta be studied, then it might be different. But ideally, if she's just liking your post where you're showing an outfit, bro, it's not enough to say, oh my god, she loves you. It doesn't mean shit. And in actuality, you should rather prefer her liking one of your highlights than her liking your post, because if she likes your post, all she's doing is telling the whole world, okay, this post is nice. Who cares? But if she likes your highlight, she's letting you know, hey, I like you, but I don't want everyone else to know that I like your face. You get what I'm saying? So ideally, if she likes your post, bro, it doesn't mean shit. Bro, you know this is common sense. Well, who added this shit to the tier list? I gotta fire my editor, bro. Leaves you on red. It should be your cook, bro. I mean, says she hates you, she loves you, bro. Women don't know what they want. If you can make a girl feel something, You'd rather a girl hate you or love you, rather than her not knowing you exist at all. I'm gonna say that shit again. You can come back from her hating you, and you can come back from her loving you. But if she does not feel any emotions towards you, you are cooked. The spectrum between hate and love are night and day. That's why makeup sex exists. I hate you, but now I love you. Or I love you and I love you more now. But if I don't know that you exist, or I kind of like you, or I don't have no intent or raw feelings or emotion towards you, you are cooked. Spell it. COOKED. Let's hoop. Next up is she calls her name 24/7, and I mean this in person. So let's say her name is LeBron. Yo, LeBron, can you? LeBron. If she's calling her name 24/7, bro, this is high interest. Why is her name in her mouth? I'm not gonna lie. If she calls her name 24/7, ask her, just say this one line. Be like, yo, I love calling my name. Like, damn. She like, I can't call her name now? If she says that response, and bro, you can literally hoop, bro. Play off the banter, because 9 times out of 10, you're in her head rent free. I don't care what anyone says. So if you notice she's always saying your name, call her up. Like, damn, you like saying my name or something. Like, why you keep calling me or some shit. Obviously, don't say it in a cocky way, but be in a sarcastic, playful way. Because the reality is, you don't call her name as much as she calls you. You get what I'm saying? Next up, if she laughs at everything you fucking do, oh my god, you can literally put the shit pound dribble. You can do any type of animations you want. You can score, bro. What the hell is so funny? It's like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a tip, right? It's a tip in psychology, right? If you're in a group of people and someone says a funny joke, look at the first person she looks at. If that first person is you, you can hoop. Because if someone says a joke and she's looking to see who's laughing, and it's okay, the first person she looks at to see who's laughing is the one she cares about the most. She's more worried about what makes him laugh. How does he react to this situation? The person she looks at, look it up on Google or just ChatGPT, I don't give a fuck. The person she looks at within a crowd when a joke is said is the one she likes the most, assuming that's not her homegirl. Next up, if she replies to your story, this one is high interest as fuck, bro. If she replies to your story and you don't know how to pivot, you don't know what to say, oh my god, you don't want to hoop, bro. It's very simple. If she replies to your story dry, okay, just put this shit at low interest. But if she says some shit like this, for example, right? Let's say you posted the beach, right? And she says, oh my god, where is this at? Pivot, make a move. What are you gonna say? I'm gonna quiz y'all niggas. If you're at the beach or you posted some food, I don't know what it might be. Let's say you post a story and she asks, where is it at? What are you gonna say? What's the ideal response? If you don't have an answer, you're probably not hooping. I'd give out an answer, but I keep giving y'all free shit from the cookbook. I've already showed you guys 2 conversation examples. So if you can answer this question, my nigga, pack your bags, you're not ready to hoop. Change leagues, try golf, try baseball, but hooping is not your sport. Next up is she tries to roast you, bro. She loves you, bro. If she's overly on your meat, like let's say like I said, I've already made a shit test video. If she says, oh my god, you're so short, why is your name in her mouth? Why does she care so much? Because she likes you so much that she's mad at herself. Damn, this short, lame ass nigga is turning me on, and I'm mad at it. They can't help it. So what do? They self-sabotage. They try to make you hate them. That way they can start liking you less. But when you don't care, they like you more. Nonchalant Max, let's hoop. Next up, if she sends you TikTok, it obviously depends what type of TikToks, bro. If she's saying, if it's some sexual shit, okay, yay, you can hoop. If it's something basic like what you learned in class, it depends. It depends. Next up, if she looks at you up and down, common sense. If a girl looks at you up and down, that's them literally telling you, I'm imagining you pounding my shit. If you're making eye contact with the girl and she looks at you up and down, oh my god, if you don't hoop, click off the video, bro. I'm not playing games with you, bro. Next up, if she texts back fast, high interest, or she could be bored. If she sends voice notes, high interest, common sense. And this is just the cheat sheet, which is just this, my nigga. So this is all the signs to let you know that the girl likes you. If she's doing any of these towards you and you don't play off of it, if she does any of these towards you and you don't play off of it, guess what she'll do? She'll find someone else. She'll find another hooper who can play off the dribble animation. All of these are alley oops. And if you're not dunking it, you're going to find Zion Williamson. They're going to find Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're going to find someone who can put the ball in the hoop, because the reality is, if you're scared to make the first move, she's gonna find someone who isn't. Oh, he's scared? Oh, he's not a hooper. He don't get no bitches. I gotta find someone who does. Regardless, this is the tier list. Check out the Instagram cookbook. And man, let's hoop. Please tell me you said it this time. You didn't say let's hoop. Fuck you, nigga. Man, let's hoop.